The Americans already have a lot of high-end military hardware in Korea. They're in the middle of a joint exercise with the South. It happens every year and it infuriates the regime in Pyongyang. But this time the North is reacting much more aggressively, which is why the US is now moving even more assets into the region, including another warship and a sophisticated missile defense system to the Pacific island of Guam to protect the US bases there.
As they have ratcheted up their bellicose, dangerous rhetoric and some of the actions they've taken over the last few weeks present a real and clear danger and threat to the interests, certainly, of our allies, starting with South Korea and Japan, and also the threats that the North Koreans have leveled directly at the United States.
North Korea has nuclear weapons and successfully tested a long-range missile in February, but analysts in Seoul say Pyongyang doesn't have the firepower to win any war it might start.
Somewhere between 5 and 10 weapons with somewhere between 5 and 10 kilotons each. That's about half the size of the weapon that was dropped on Nagasaki in 1945. That is enough to kill several 100,000 South Koreans. Would be a genuine humanitarian catastrophe, but I do not believe it is significant for the military balance. I do believe that the South Koreans, even without American assistance and even with North Korean nuclear use, would still win the war, which is why I think a conflict is very unlikely.
North Korean state TV has shown footage of mass demonstrations in support of the regime's stance against the South and the US. But few believe Kim Jong-un's fighting talk will actually lead to a fight.